I was talking to my wife the other day, and we were talking about our careers and how we're almost at the point of retirement. Now, I've always said that I'm not ready to retire until I'm 70. Well, as I get older, that changes a little bit. The first job I had was a paper boy. I was delivering papers at the age of 10. And I would work 7 days a week. In the evenings, I would deliver the late edition of the paper. On the weekends, I'd get up early in the morning and do the early edition. I have a big canvas bag. I'd ride my little red bike with a banana seat. Yeah. And it was about a 3 to 4 mile route. One of the things I learned is that grandmotherly ladies are not always nice. I had one who refused to pay me. That's okay. I learned that everyone is not kind or nice and can be trusted. Kind of a hard lesson at 10, but it's something that carried me through the majority of my life up until now. A job is not the same as a guy named Job. I learned that early because one of my customers' name was Job. I kept calling him Job. And he tried to explain to me, no, it's like Job in the Bible. I was 10. I'd never heard of the name Job, and I didn't have a Bible. But had I known who Job was, that would have helped me on a bad day on the job. When you deliver the early edition of the paper on the weekends, you're going to miss the Saturday morning cartoons. No question. What did I get out of that? If you work a job, fun time goes away. That's a given. The walkway is not the same as the porch. You drop your paper on the walkway, you didn't do your job. What I learned from that, when you do a halfway job, sorry, I had to moderate that one. That reputation is going to carry you. You're going to carry that for a long time. Good. And it's not the German Shepherd you have to worry about. It's the insane dachshund that lives in the trailer park that's going to bite you. What did I learn from that? It's not the big things that'll bite you, it's the little things. I did that for about a year, and then I semi-retired and to focus on my studies. At age 15, I began to work at a local McDonald's. It's the first real job where I got a paycheck. $1.75 an hour was what I was getting back in 1980. I did everything from fries, burgers, to cashier. What did I learn there? I learned how to mop. They taught me how to mop the right way. And that carries me through to today. Just ask my wife. I can push a mean mop. People will yell at you for no reason, just because you're there. What did I learn from that? Be kind to people, regardless of what happens. Always be kind. And the thing is, I actually used this about 3 years ago. I was at a drive-through at a sandwich shop, and I asked the gal for a cup of water. Young gal, maybe still in high school, because it was during the summer. And as she's handing me this cup of water, she fumbled it, went right on it. Cold, large cup of water. And my mind immediately went back to my days at McDonald's. And I'm thinking, what would I want someone to do if that happened to me? And I looked over at this poor gal. She had her mouth over her hand over her mouth, her eyes huge. I'm sure she thought I was going to yell at her or ask for the manager or something. And as I'm reflecting back on this, the first thing that came out of my mouth was, sweetheart, if this is the worst thing that happens to me today, I'm doing great. I said, but I need another water. So she immediately went, got the water, her hand still over her mouth, and I drove off. The next thing, the healthiest thing on the menu at McDonald's is the Egg McMuffin. How do I know that? Because they use real eggs. At least they did back in '90s. The milkshakes are a bag of liquid. If there was ice cream in there, it melted a long time ago. What did I learn? Don't always trust what the end product is. Always be on time. There's no excuse for being late, unless you have a really good backstory. And I was really good at that. No matter what job you've ever had, whether it's a paper boy or an IT guy, you're going to learn something that will carry on to any future jobs. Whether you're going to be a doctor, an executive, you're going to carry that stuff with you, and that will come into play. Thank you.